Hello and welcome back to the course report. First thing we want to do is thank everyone for all the comments in the last episode. It's great to know you guys are out there watching and feeling comfortable enough to get involved. It means a lot to us and it makes the show what it is. We got a great show lined up for you today, very entertaining stuff, but before we get to it, we got a couple of news items to cover first, so let's get to it. First item, I know this is going to be hard to believe, but there are still Whistler Cup shells available. If you want one of these shells, badass black shells by the way, contact the office and they'll hook you up. Second item, we are very close to returning to sessions here at the club. Unfortunately, we can't give you any information on exactly when, but I can tell you it's going to be soon, and it's going to involve team pages. So this would be a good time to get back on team pages. The last piece of information here, and it's not really news, but it's probably worth mentioning, it's almost summertime, so get ready. Summertime is exciting, but that was really just a perfect segue into our next segment, In the Field. We got a couple of fresh faces for you. Let's check it out.
Hi guys, it's Em. I hope you're happy, healthy, safe, and getting out there.
Hi guys, Marielle here in the field. Just finished my track workout. Not gonna lie, it was hard. But now I'm doing my cool down. See ya.
Maddie Irwin here in the field at Mickey's Magic. What I'm doing these days is just eating a little bit of dirt while I try to learn how to ride my bike.
Hey everybody, Drew here checking in just at the heliport doing our yearly head certification. As you can see, a couple guys are on the line behind me. But yeah, we're all certified for the year, so if you need a rescue, we'll be there. So just want to say hey, stay safe, see you. Bye.
Thanks a lot for that, guys. If you're doing something interesting and you want to share with everyone else around the membership, all of our viewers, send your lead coach a quick clip of yourself out in the field doing whatever you're doing and say hello. We'd love to hear from you. No matter what you're doing, it's important to limber up before and after so you don't get injured and you can keep doing whatever it is that you enjoy doing. Let's head to the studio to find out more in this episode's Fictionary.
Hey there fitness fanatics, welcome back to Fictionary. This week we're going to be talking about the difference between flexibility and mobility. Although they may seem similar at first take, there are actually some key differences. Flexibility is your absolute range of motion, whereas mobility is your functional range of motion. For example, this is my mobility, my functional range of motion. This is my flexibility, my absolute range of motion. Another example, my mobility, and here's my flexibility. What does this mean for you as an athlete? Well, as ski racers, we can end up in some pretty awkward positions. Working on your mobility and flexibility will allow you to maintain control and recover from those positions, essentially injury prevention. Some of you may already have good flexibility and or mobility. The good news is that both of them are easy to improve, you can do them anywhere, and they don't take a lot of time. Some examples of mobility workouts are your physio exercises, yoga, and your warm-ups and cool-downs, or the mobility workouts given to you by your coaches. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out. That's all for this week. Now I'm going to finish my warm-up.
I've definitely mixed the two of those things up before. I'll give you an example of the opposite of flexibility and mobility, sitting in this chair right now. One thing I can do from this chair, though, is keep my head in the game. Let's head over to Coach's Corner to see who else is keeping their head in the game.
So some of our kids know exactly what's going on. Riley Seeger and Nicole Webb were particularly quick on that. But there's more than just knowing where you are on the course. I want to talk about the next part, which gets a little bit more interesting. So here we are with our diagram again. We have the rise line, which some of you got right, but it's just a point of reference that we're going to use later on. What I want to talk about is largely dictated by how steep the course is, or maybe it's really flat, or maybe it's really narrow, or it's got a great offset between the gates. And it's really just the distance between here, the gate, and where you're skiing at the top of the turn. We use this word a lot. We'd like to see who knows it. So when we're talking about this, it's really important to understand that having too much of this is really difficult to go clean from one ski to the next ski and create a really clean arc into the next turn. And if you have too little, then chances are you'll just miss the next gate completely. So when you're in your inspection or you're looking ahead while skiing the course, it's really important to know where you're going to be in relation to the gate as you start the next turn, and that'll set you up for really efficient skiing and fast skiing as well, which is important. So if you think you know what this is, go ahead, leave a comment. Let's see who gets it right.
Welcome back to Guess Who. Let's start with shoutouts for guessing all 3 clips correctly from last week. From Instagram, Costa Petkovic. From YouTube, Alyssa Emery. And honorable nice effort mentions Anais Stanifort and Reese Holmes. Thanks for all the comments. Here are this episode's clips for the Coach's Corner Point. If you think you know who, leave a comment. Here are the clips one more time. Remember to leave a comment. Bonus points if you know the locations. Good luck. See you next time. I looked at my book.
Thanks again to everyone who left comments and made such good, educated guesses on last episode's point. Although I guess for most of you guys it probably wasn't a guess at all. Hopefully. I promise you they will get more difficult. This week we are lucky enough to catch up with one of the chillest people in ski racing, which actually explains a lot about why she was so comfortable during our really cool interview. Let's check it out.
Hey, we're here with Ella Renzoni. She's a Worcester Mountain Ski Club alumni and now on the BC ski team. Ella, how you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. How are you?
I'm good, thanks. So first question, you had a pretty great season, traveled around a lot. What were the highlights?
Definitely going to World Juniors in Norway, and then also living with the Quebec team for a few weeks and not understanding anything.
Did your French improve at all?
No, it got worse.
Sounds like Quebec. Something that a lot of viewers are really interested in, you're the only female member of the BC ski team with Francis injured. What's it like living, training with a bunch of boys?
It was actually pretty fun. It's kind of like living with my brothers, but a little bit more annoying, but I had a lot of fun.
Last one, according to Strava and word on the street, you've been riding your bike a lot lately. Is that normal or is that new this year? Like, what is that all about?
I mean, I haven't been riding my bike. I don't actually own one, but I've been borrowing my mom's. I don't know if she likes it that much, and an old bike of my brother's and Katie's. But I've been riding a lot just because it's something to do, and I can do it for a lot of hours pretty casually.
Is there a new bike in your future?
I hope so, but I need to find the money.
Awesome. Thanks a lot, Ella. We'll see you next time.
Thank you.
Okay.
What a champ. That's it for this episode. We hope you all enjoyed the show. Just a reminder, leave your comments or send us a clip for In the Field. We'd love to feature you in the next episode. Hope you enjoyed the show. Thanks a lot for watching. See you next time.
On and on and on. I said, and it's on and on and on.